Good evening, folks. Welcome to Tuesday's Trade Recap. This is Jay, Freedom Trader. Before I begin, here's my disclaimer. I'm not a registered professional. All tweets are for entertainment purposes only. Please do your own due diligence and paper trade before using real money. Okay, so I'm going to show you the notes for today and the trades. Let's get to that. So all of this is written up in our chat room, awesomecallstrading.com. AJ writes these 30 minutes before the market opens. So my choice today was, first one was FUTU. This had a nice gap up from yesterday. And the second trade was a short trade on CARA. Okay, so those were the two that I played today. So let's look at FUTU here. So FUTU, I actually had this long from the day before. I picked some up on the pullback the previous day. So this morning it got a nice gap up on the news, China easing up regulations. So I had I think it was a 92 average on this, and I actually sold this in pre-market. You can see right here, that was when my average was. I sold it in the 97 area in pre-market itself. So I had 700 shares. Just on that, made almost 3,733 on that one trade. So that was a nice way to start the day, right? And of course, let's look at how it played out today, right at the open. The notes clearly say, do not long unless it breaks 98, and then a 4 to 6 point push. So at the bell, you see it broke 98, went up to 99, then little pullback, let it base a little bit, and then we got the real push all the way up to 104. So this was a nice, easy long trade. Pretty much set it and forget it. Right? Look at the point range on this. So this was a easy trade. Second one was CARA. So let's look at the notes on CARA. So CARA was where is it? FDA approval news. They approved some medication for itching. So notes clearly say, do not long unless it breaks 1775. Then look for 1.5 to 2 point push, or snap 1675. Fade it down to 1450. So let's look at what happened. So actually, let's look at this pre-market. So the previous day closed at 1420.25, and you have an almost 3.5, 4 point gap up right in pre-market. So at the open it pops to 1829. And then the second candle itself, right at 9:32, it's sell. It's all sells. There's no buyers in this. So this was where you would want to short it. Take it down and look at that. What a beautiful short. Now, when I got to this, it was a little later, but I still banked on this one. My entry on this was at the 17 area, actually a little below 17. Scaled in with size, and then took some cover at 16. Then I added more here, covered more on the breakdown, and I exited about 15-20 area. But of course, you can see it broke down all the way down to 1476. So this was a nice, slow, patient, short trade, and good range too. Yeah. So those were really my two trades. On this one, I banked 1,062.87 cents. Now, if I got in earlier, I would have obviously made more, taking a little more size. But I was busy with FUTU and looking at other stuff in the morning. So this is where I took my entry. But still, yeah, nice day. All right, that's the recap for today, guys. And remember, we're all in awesomecallstrading.com, where everything is done 30 minutes before the open. No other move, before the move. Guys, have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow in chat.